EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. They play it short, taken at the 15-yard line. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, L.A. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He's inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First down, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll try the right side with Williams. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll run it with Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. Back to throw. Stafford. Open man downfield is Higbee. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try. Execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll go play action. Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers. Slot man in motion right. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Off the play fake, Purdy. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge one, but enough to move the chains. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will tie things up here in the 1st half. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Stafford now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Higbee. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap to Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field. It's Higbee. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, Los Angeles. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Man in motion here is Jennings. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Samuel has it working in the middle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing, Stafford. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And he's down on the other side of midfield, mark him at the 48-yard line.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, San Francisco. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. The catch made by Nakua. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. Working out of the gun, Stafford. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. A tight end in motion now. A first down throw for Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Man in motion here is Jennings. Third and short, here's Purdy. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Rams have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, Stafford. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now it's Stafford. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. And they'll take this down inside with 35.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Now McCaffrey. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
To the air again, Stafford. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Niners are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And all the way down to the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a nice pickup there. Gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now Samuel. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Shotgun now with Purdy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Eagles 7, 49ers nothing.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Brown the motion man right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Held in by Dotson. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action with Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's Hurts to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's Samuel. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Here's Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Purdy. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Second and a couple. Purdy looking to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Purdy now to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 49 yards. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
This is Samuel.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Now Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Purdy. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
In motion comes the tight end left. And they'll run it here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
3rd down and 13.
Back to throw. Purdy. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk from a yard out.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one complete down the field to Gary. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing is Hurts. Coming across the field, he finds Dotson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is met at at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 50. Down at 5. They'll go to Barkley again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Hurts. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Sheds off the tackle.
And the 49ers are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
This is 1st and 10. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Purdy. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Final minute. 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy going to give it to Garendo.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he's going to get this one to the 23.